welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's pick a card. Today we're going to see who will reach out unexpectedly. A shocking text or call. We're going to see who's going to be reaching out unexpectedly and what communication is coming your way. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find your girl. And other than that, pause the video if you need more time. With the piles, you can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings as well. We have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the purplish brown stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the pink stone. So like I said, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the green stone, this is your reading. We're using the Tarot Illuminati for you today. And we are going to see who will reach out to you unexpectedly, who's going to be sending you a text message, who's going to be calling you, who is going to be communicating with you unexpectedly. Group 1, Spirit, this is for group 1. Oop. With the green stone, right away we got some cards flipped over. We have back and forth, guilt, keeping watch, and commitment. Ooh. So the person that's going to be reaching out to you unexpectedly, there's definitely been some back and forth between you. This is someone you know, someone you've communicated with, someone who you've gotten emotionally involved with to some degree. I'm even feeling a little bit of like enemies to lovers trope, where this could be like your coworker that has always given you a hard time, but yet there's this like attraction building. I could even see that with this pile, group 1. But back and forth, you know, this is someone who there's been a flirtation with, you know, flirtationship with for years, someone where there's been back and forth communication with for years, or months, you know, however long it's been for you, specifically weeks, whatever. But there's been a back and forth, and it's like, it feels like there's been this tension building, but this person feels guilty for something. For some of you, this person could have taken things too far, where it's like, okay, you know, it's kind of like being tickled. Like, you only can be tickled for so long. After a while, it starts to hurt. After a while, it's not funny. Some people just flat out do not like being tickled, no exceptions, you know. It's kind of like that, where it's like, okay, there's only so much that you can take before it gets like frustrating, even if it's fun at first. So, yeah. In and out, up and down is what it says at the bottom of back and forth. Guilt says things I've done. For some of you, this person has taken things too far. For some of you, this person is guilty about going back and forth with you if you had a bad argument with this person. For some of you, they may have ended up dealing with one of your friends, and it's tricky because what I'm hearing for like the one person that's your situation is they didn't want to sleep with you or cross that line with you. They wanted to actually take it slow. And then one of your friends was, you know, listen, basically offering it up, and they took it. So listen, it's up to you what you want to do for that, if that's your situation. But we have keeping watch and commitment. So this is someone who's been watching you, someone who's been slowly but surely growing a really strong attraction to you. The bottom of keeping watch says tabs from afar. The bottom of commitment says exclusively yours. So it does appear that they're showing up in a different energy right now. It does appear that they're showing up in a committal energy. I love that. I love me a good committal person. I love a good commitment, dedication, all of that. So it looks like they're trying to offer you some sort of commitment. Spirit, who is reaching out Ooh, we got the jealousy card. And we did have keeping watch before. So maybe this person saw you going on a date. Maybe they see you going, you know, having a glow up. There is an energy of them coming through in this committal energy because they are jealous. So listen, watch out for people like this or people in this energy, because that's not the best place to come at someone in. You know, you want to start a connection on good energy, trust, a solid foundation. This conversation needs to be had right away. Ooh, not the control card. Yo, this may turn into a different kind of reading because they're giving narcissist. And if this person is a narcissist, I'm going to call them out on it. At the bottom of control, it says, I need to be in charge. Group 1, the person reaching out unexpectedly for you is someone who you've gone back and forth with, but they wouldn't do anything with it. So maybe it was just life that, you know, separated you two. Like you were on a temporary assignment at a job and, you know, it ended. So, you know, maybe it was something like that. Maybe it wasn't a betrayal or anything that they, you know, if anything, the guilt maybe is coming from they wish they didn't do anything. Let's assume that. But even so, they've been keeping watch, and it's like, you know, I just keep get this, if you ain't, then get off the pot energy. Like they weren't doing anything with you. So, you know, they were pushed out of the way. The universe stopped being patient with them. The universe stopped, you know, working with them. It was like they had to do something about it. I'm torn. On one end, I want to be sympathetic towards this person. On the other end, I can see that this is so control motivated or jealousy motivated. This is someone you know, someone you've gone back and forth with, someone who's been keeping track of you, keeping tabs of you, and they can see your glow up, or they can see other people coming into your life wanting to give you more, or wanting to give you their time, attention, wanting to give you commitment, and now they're running up to you like, oh no, like let me give you commitment, like I can do that, like we have a history, like, ugh, okay. I mean, maybe the source isn't that the best. I mean, it's not. But if they show up the right way, doesn't matter. For some people it will, for some people it won't. Spirit, for group 2. So what are they offering? Or sorry, for group 1. For group 1, the greenstone, what are they offering? Oh my God, we got starting fresh. So what are they offering? They're offering a new beginning. They're trying to start fresh. Listen, when multiple decks start to pick up on the same energy and everything aligns, you gotta at least take heed to it a little bit, because that's how you know the energy is moving seamlessly. It is channeling. There is a clear channel. Everything is making sense. Everything is in order. Yeah. What they're trying to offer is a new beginning, and that's good. They know that there is no way that they can get away with whatever that is, like whatever they're guilty about. Like I said, I'm 50-50. I can't really tell. Maybe they're just really good at masking. They're even fooling the reader. Nah, but you know, it's up to you. You'll know, you'll see. This is your person. You know what they're about. We have launching your journey. So it looks like they're trying to start fresh. Launching your journey almost feels to me like they want to help you with a business. That is crazy. Like, from the other side, like from a human perspective, it's like, how can I see all these things and then be like, yeah, pile 1, be with them? And that's like the dilemma that comes with reading for people, because it's like, okay, everyone has free will. You need to allow people to have their free will. But it's hard to support someone when I can see that I don't like that. Like, why you want to be a part of the level up journey? Like, ew, it feels yucky. You know what I mean? Like, why are you trying to have your hands on what I have going on? Now you want to be supportive. Now you're all about it. It's just fishy, okay? Every single person in group 1, pay attention with a fine detail to this person coming in, reaching out unexpectedly, because they are offering you a fresh start, but their motivation behind coming back isn't the best. And then 2, For some of you, you know, you're starting your own creative journey. You seem to be leveling up in life. You seem to be like kind of coming into like blossoming, coming into yourself, realizing who you are, what you want to do, who you want to be, and you know how you're going to set your life up. You're launching your journey by yourself. You may be really close to buying your own house, really close to having some like major milestone, and they know that. They can sense it or they can feel it. If you have a soul tie, you know, they can sense that. And it's like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like that. Ignore me in my side comments, but I'm like not feeling it. Like if this was a, fine. Spirit, what else are they offering? Ooh, we got another one that flipped. Okay, we have renewing your life and igniting courage. So they want to be a part of the team. They want to motivate you. They want to be there for you. They want to be a part of your story. So that's what's going on. The person that is reaching out to you unexpectedly is someone that you had a flirtationship with or a relationship with. It feels to me like it never got official. But for a few of you, you've had a relationship with this person and it was like short-lived. But this is someone you've had a back and forth with. It could be like a karmic, or it could just be, you know, someone you had been dealing with for years or for months or for like in a cyclical kind of way. They're feeling guilt for some reason. You should probably know what that is. And for at least I feel like it's because they feel kind of guilty that they didn't like jump on things or they weren't on top of it as much as they could be. But they've been keeping watch since you guys last talked. They're coming through, offering a commitment. They want to start fresh, but we did have jealousy and control here. Okay, so if they're not a narcissist, maybe they just have narcissistic tendencies, you know? You may be dealing with someone who has narcissistic tendencies or kind of hidden motivations. I got to keep it a buck. I got to let you know what I see. But it does look like, so like you can literally hear me like saying this like through my teeth. I'm just so annoyed. Like if you were my bestie, I'd be like, girl, hell nah. Like I would be like, let's devise a plan to be his karma, to be her karma. Anyways, their offer, starting fresh, launching your journey, you know, they do want to help you. They do want to support you. They can see you have a lot going on and they can see that you have big dreams as well. So they do want to support you. They want to be your motivator. They want to be like your support system. They want to help you declutter. It just reminds me of like, you know how like in narcissistic relationships, they'll because it's the renewing your life card, right? So if it's like, we're looking at the higher perspective, it's a good thing. They want to help you, you know, clear your energy. They want to help you declutter your life. But in a shadowy way, reading it, it's like reminding me of the narcissistic energy where it's like they like to get all your friends from around you, renew your life. Like, does this person just want to come in and like push everyone that actually cares for you to... Ugh! I'm having such a moral dilemma with this reading. Be careful with this, group one. Be careful with this. We got the Four of Wands, which is marriage energy. They're trying to lock it down, okay? They're trying to offer some sort of official title, like on paper, like a marriage certificate. Yeah, we got the Three of Pentacles, so they do want the support of, they want the full family picture, you guys. We got the Nine of Pentacles, so much pentacle energy. It seems like group one, you're in alignment with some sort of money. It feels like you just hit the lottery or you're about to have a huge level up and this person can see it, they can sense it, they feel your potential. They know the life you're about to step into and they want to be a part of it. Three of Pentacles is like they want the blessing from the family. They want the support system from the friends. They want the support system from spirit. But if they can't get it, they'd rather just, you know, help you renew your life and start something completely new with them. Something authentic to you without other people or, you know, without a higher power involved. Just something between the two of you. And the Nine of Pentacles is a huge investment and also like long-term commitments. So they're trying to get married, okay? We have the Emperor in reverse, toxic masculinity. I'm so sorry. Like, it is what it is. I'm just reading the cards at this point. Look up Emperor in reverse and tell me if that sounds like someone you want to be in a relationship with. And then comment below. Like, you know what? Yes, I actually think I would love Emperor in reverse. Or, nah, I'm good on that, sis. Hashtag Emperor reverse. If somebody actually does that, I love you. Anyways. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like a lack of investment or not wanting to do the work. So I feel like this person, honestly, they do want the full family picture. Like, they do want it. That checks out 100%. But can they sustainably actually have that? Like, could they actually be that to a person? Like, can they confidently be husband, wife, life partner? I don't think so. I really don't. But they'll grow with time and spirit will help them. And it could work out. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So to be honest, in this dynamic group one, you really do feel like the one that has all the potential. Like, and this just feels like a vampiric leech kind of attaching on you. Queen of Pentacles, it's like, yo, so much pentacle energy, by the way. Like I said, it feels like you guys hit the lottery, or you may be running into like some crazy manifestation technique. Especially if you have a soul tie with this person, that will make them feel this much more, like, energetically. If you have a soul tie, it's like you can feel both of your timelines. Just like you can feel your person's energy, you can feel when something bad is about to happen, like to someone you care about or someone you have a soul tie with. Just like you can feel what's coming up in, you know, other people's lives, it's the same. People can feel what you have going on coming up in your life. So I feel like they know, especially I'm hearing Pisces and Cancer. If this person is a water sign, water signs have like psychic abilities. Well, we all do, but psychic water signs is really prevalent and strong. Or if they have water in their Mercury placement in their natal chart, that would also be one that would indicate a highly psychic person, especially like Cancer and their Mercury. But they can feel it. We got the Sun card and the Strength card. So regardless of the reasons that they're coming in, if you really just have to be with this person, if you really want to give them a chance, I do see you having universal support. We have the Strength card here, so maybe they're not the best person. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect. But you do have the tools with the Strength card to navigate this relationship. And with the Sun card here, I do feel like spirit will come help you. Spirit's not going to abandon you just because you get in a relationship with a narcissist. So even if they really do like have bad intentions, spirit is saying, let me make this clear. I will not abandon you. You will not be alone in this journey. I will still walk with you every step of the way in this journey, period. Shout out to spirit. And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So spirit wants you to make a decision definitively with this person. And that's just going to affect like how quickly help comes in for you if you need it. That's just going to affect how spirit moves, your guides move if you need it. So it's like if you make your decision, okay, yes, I am going to deal with this person. I'm going to open myself up to them. I'm going to work with them. I'm going to be patient through this process. I'm going to lean into this connection. I'm going to accept their offer. Make that decision right away. It'll help you to make the best decisions in this connection. And also your guides will be on the same page with you. Spirit will be on the same page with you. And, you know, the universe will kind of start rolling out and conspiring to help you. And if you don't want to deal with them, that'll make it so your guides immediately go on block to block their energy. If you don't want to deal with them, do a cord cutting or have someone do a banishing or some coffin work for you. I offer custom spell work on my Etsy shop. I could do that. have someone you know help you out, or you can do it yourself. But I would do that now sooner rather than later if you already know, or if once you know this person comes into your life and you know exactly who I'm talking about and everything is playing out like in real time. At that point, you know, you can go ahead and let them know, like, nope, this isn't that. Let spirit know, let your guides know. They'll be on, you know, all corners to protect you, you know, and everybody will be on the same page, so we can make sure like people keep it cute, like everybody keeps it cute. Okay, no one needs to get hurt, and you can just move on with your life. But we have Yang and Treasure Island. So this is an energy to explore. This is a potential. This is someone coming through. So Spirit's saying, okay, listen, you've been asking for potential. Now it's here. Didn't I tell you, you know, be more specific? Now look, let's get this out of the way. Yang, Spirit wants you to be in your creative energy. So even if you need help, Spirit's like, listen, we can do this alone. You don't have to have this person to support you. If you want to launch your journey, launch your product, launch your business, launch your, you know, version of yourself that you want to present to the world, we can still do that. Treasure Island, you will receive all the benefits from your investments, but we don't need them to do it. So just know that. Spirit's like, listen, everything that you want to happen can still happen outside of this connection, just like it can happen in this connection. But Spirit's just like, listen, what way do you want to go? So yeah, that's what I got for you. Group 1, my Etsy shop is in the description if you want a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. I promise it won't be super biased and filled with, you know, all of my opinions throughout the entire thing, unless you're into that. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Love you. Talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the purplish brownstone, this is your reading. We're using the Arcanum Tarot for you today, and we're going to see who is reaching out to you unexpectedly. What shocking text or call is on the way? Spirit, this is for group 2 with the purplish brownstone. Who is reaching out to group 2? Ooh, we have confidence, isolation, and alignment. So it looks like for you, group 2, you've been actually gaining confidence during this time. This literally feels like the March 2020 glow up, where everybody was doing the Chloe Ting workouts. Everybody's confidence was skyrocketing. People's careers were taking the freak off. People were quantum leaping, leveling up. It was just a time of infinite possibility. This is the energy that's around you right now. You may be back doing a routine. You may be reading a book you got during that time. It's like you're having your glow up now. For some of you, you may have missed the train, but it's like, I'm a good noodle. I'm ready, Spirit. Like, come through. Listen, send it back around. Like, send the blessing back. Like, I'm ready now. And that's just the energy that I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Your confidence is rising, and you've been stress-free. It seems like you've been in isolation. It seems like you've been ducked off, not really talking to anyone, and just working on yourself. Like I said, I was getting an energy for some of you. You're reading a book. You're having your level up now. Spirit, who is reaching out to group 2 unexpectedly? Oh, goodness gracious. So this may be a twin flame. We have the Mirror card, and we have the Dates card. To be honest, I feel like there's multiple energies happening for you, group 2, right now. So there's a couple of people reaching out unexpectedly. It seems like one is a twin flame. It seems like one is someone you've just met. And then there's this stuck in the past energy. We also have the Lust card thrown in there. So there's a lot of like feelings that you're having at this time. A lot of attraction you're having at this time. You're like, listen, it may have been a while since you got some action. So you're ready to crack that thing open, okay? Like if you have been off the market for a while in isolation, listen, that rose may not be brosing anymore, and you need to level up your your intimacy. But yeah, I'm definitely getting multiple energies with you, group 2. And I feel like it's hard to tap into one person because you're dealing with this, you know, these people over the course of like the same 30 days, over the same month, like at the same time. So it's like, what, do you want to know who's coming in first? Because there's a few people, it feels like, that are reaching out unexpectedly. Like I said, there's one person that's this mirror, this twin flame. You probably already know who that person is because you'd have a really strong connection to them. There's this lust energy that's honestly felt in probably all these connections. But there's this energy of someone taking you on a date. And then there's energy of someone who is stuck in the past. So there are a lot of people coming at you, group 2. Just know that. Spirit, what is the offer on the table? What are they offering? What should group 2 do? We have expecting miracles. So a lot of these people may be getting themselves out of the, like they may be Xing themselves out of the game. Like they could, you know, say you go on a date and it's like by the end of the day they could say, you're not really into me, are you? Yeah, I noticed that. Maybe let me clean off the camera. It looks blurry to me. Maybe it's not, but it looks like it to me. But you may be, you know, going on these dates and it's like next thing you know you're on a date and the person you're on a date with is like, oh, I can tell you weren't really feeling it. You don't feel like I'm your person. That's okay. Like stuff like that may be happening. Or, you know, this person that's stuck in the past that's reaching out unexpectedly. Soon as they, you know, start talking to you, they can tell, oh, your text is kind of dry. You're not really interested. That's okay. I'll fold myself out of your way. That's how I see things happening. Like I see whoever is not actually in alignment with you, especially since you've been working so much on alignment, if they're not in alignment with you, like genuinely, honestly, I feel like they're going to fold themselves out of the picture. That's the energy I get. But Spirit is saying expect miracles, like, because this is a very confusing energy or frustrating energy for anyone. So Spirit is like, I'm going to help you out. Help you make your decision. We have the starting fresh card. Interesting. And letting go. Well, I mean, true. Like this is a reading on who's reaching out unexpectedly. It's not necessarily a reading saying, okay, who is the person you're accepting the next offer from? So this is who's reaching out unexpectedly and this is what's happening. Spirit's helping you out. One of these people you're letting go. One of these people you're starting fresh with. And obviously it would make sense for the person that you're dating this week to be the person you would be starting fresh with, and probably letting go of this, well, probably letting go of this person that's stuck in the past. Because that would be an energy of someone who just wants to relive what you've already had, not necessarily who wants to like grow with you, build a new future, like create something new. I'm going to pull some tarot to clarify these energies because that'll help us know like what's happening with each connection. Spirit, what's going to happen with stuck in the past? What's going to happen with stuck in the past for group 2? We have the 5 of Wands and the Magician. You guys are going to be put to the test. It's like, can we move forward? It's a make or break type of energy. This person stuck in the past, it's like you guys are going through the ring of fire and you're having one last, you know, challenge together to see if you can make it through. And if you can, it'll probably be a forever thing. If you can't, it'll probably end right there. The Magician is like, okay, let's try this out. Let's actually see this all the way through. So with this stuck in the past connection, I see you giving this person a shot. This person is going to be, you know, here long term. It's because you're going to allow them to show you, like, if they have the ability to show up in the energy you need them. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So with this person that's stuck in the past, I feel like they're chasing after the good moments you had together. This feels like an ex or someone who you knew when you were younger that's been pressing you for, you know, a real opportunity to date you for years. Or someone you've been trying to make it work with for years, for a long time. You know, it feels like you guys have had multiple chances, and for whatever reason, it's always something. Seven of Swords in reverse. We're going to see like, okay, Magician, can we actually move forward and have a relationship? Yes or no? Plain as day. Plain and clear as day. Spirit, what will happen here? What is the outcome of stuck in the past? We have the Nine of Swords. Well, we know that, but we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So Nine of Swords is like, yeah, they're stressed. I knew that already, because it's like, okay, you're going through the Five of Wands, a Ring of Fire, and seeing if you guys can actually be a couple, to see if you can show up as your higher selves and, you know, put in that work to be in a relationship. So I knew there was going to be some stress. I didn't want to assume that that meant that, oh, it's not going to work out, Nine of Swords. But then we had the Ten of Wands that showed up in reverse. He's a runner. He's a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star. This person may be someone that, one thing about them, now they're consistent. You got to be able to appreciate that. Like, they're consistent. Now, one thing about them, they're going to run away when things get tough. One thing about them, they're going to run away from like actual hard work. Oh, they're out of here. You could bet $1 million what will happen if this person is in that situation and get your $1 million check as easy as pie. Because one thing about them, they're going to run. Ten of Wands in reverse. Honestly, with the stuck in the past person, I see them running away again. You know, soon as things get tough, I don't feel like they're going to make it. Ten of Wands in reverse is like they're running again. It's like, oh, responsibility. Oh, accountability. I am out of here. Got a blast. Like, okay, let's see what's going to happen with these dates energy. And then hopefully I can circle back around and maybe get one more card each for outcome, just to make sure. Spirit, what's going to happen with this new energy, this new person that they're going on dates with? We have the Judgment card in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying you're not in a position to start a new relationship. That's interesting. And I feel like it's because the stuck in the past in this mirror twin flame energy I'm also about to get into. Group 2, Spirit's like keeping a G with you. Like, listen, if you want to move forward and have a new love, you're going to have to handle these energies. Because you may be like, I don't want to deal with this person in the past. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to talk and look at my twin flame. But Spirit's like, you have to. Because there's someone coming in that's wanting to reach out and take you on a date, but you may not even make it to the date the way the energy is set up around you. It's like every time you start trying to go on a new date, all of a sudden people are blowing you up your phone, or something's going down on social media, or your babysitter falls through, or da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, at a certain point, you got to say, what is going on? Like, what is happening energetically and keeping me from being able to start new love? Why do people keep ghosting the dates? Or why is this, like, why? Why is this happening? Listen, let me keep going. Because they're reaching out unexpectedly, you know, and they're trying to, you know, come through and ask you on a date and da-da-da. But are you going to make it there? It depends. Did you clear that energy? And you know that this may be the case when timelines keep getting pushed back. Like if you have been looking at readings specifically telling you timelines and it's like it keeps getting pushed back, or even in a private reading, or if you can see like in the 3D your plans are getting foiled time and time again, that's when you should start to suspect like, okay, is there something energetic happening, or is there too many ties that other people have to me that is keeping me from being able to, what's going on? Like after a certain point, you really got to get to it and say, okay, you know what, let me clear this energy. This would be a good time to get someone to do a coffin spell, cord cutting spell, ending spell for you, road opener spell, or to get some, you know, manifestation work done to cut cords, to clear the energy. I have all of that on my Etsy shop. I can help you out with it. You can do it yourself as well, of course. But this would be a really good time for that, because it's like, oh, hell no. All this BS around you, like the Emperor in reverse. People are being blocked from you, you guys. We have the Emperor in reverse. It's like people literally can't connect with you. Eight of Wands in reverse. It's always exciting in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it just stops out of nowhere. There's a block, or there's a reason why you can't go on this date or have this new start. There's something going on, and I definitely wouldn't ignore that. Okay, Spirit, the Mirror. Show us what will happen with this person. What's going to happen with this connection? You guys got a lot going on. I haven't had a pile this busy in a long time. Oh, goodness gracious. And I just feel like, you guys really deserve a win. Like, can we just, the energy right now is so hardcore. We got the Three of Swords that just came out. And the Knight of Wands. They're coming in to give you some D and another disappointment, okay? Some D and D. Disappointment and D. Okay? Like, they're coming through with the wand, okay, with that rod. Give you that good talking to. Give you that good programming. And then just dipping out. Three of Swords. They're coming in for their monthly fill, or however, whatever. Ooh, we got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Or sorry, the Ace of Coins. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what this is. But we have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Sometimes you really do just have to address whatever is going on. And I feel like this is one of those situations where Spirit's like, you'll have more options come through. It's not attraction, because you got three heads on you right now. You got three people that want to deal with you, three people that like you, that are attracted to you, that are drawn to you, that, want to be all up in your energy and your space and your good love. Everything you got, they want it. But they just don't seem to be matching you. Like, you've been working on alignment. So I get like 10-10 energy, where Spirit is really calling you to close some cycles right now. And then we have the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm definitely going to clarify this and see if this is talking about the twin flame still, or to see if Spirit is telling you what's on the other end of like all of this chaos that's kind of, surrounding you. Spirit, for group 2, clarify the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. Who is this? We have the World in reverse. To be honest, I feel like it's someone you have not met yet. Someone, World in reverse, you do not have a cycle with. Someone, Queen of Wands in reverse, you haven't already invested in. I feel like it's talking about the new love person. But it didn't confirm that it's this person. So I feel like it's someone even outside of, yeah, what y'all ain't gonna do is have me tapping into 4 or 5 people in your reading. That's what we're not gonna do. But we got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. So this Lovers, this Ace of Pentacles, you're like one true love that will really do right by you, do well by you, is someone that's manifesting 9 of Cups after you have come to a space of fulfillment. After you have cleared all these other bozos out of your way. And 9 of Cups, you're loving yourself, putting all of your energy, attention, resources into yourself. And maybe you'll start fresh on your own outside of these two energies, outside of the twin flame, outside of the person that's stuck in the past that just keeps coming back, won't let you go. Even outside of this new person that wants to come in and is asking you on a date, because for whatever reason, it's like they get blocked from coming in, whether it's from Spirit, whether it's from your guides, wherever it came from. They're getting blocked from coming in, or things are at a standstill with them. So if you really just want to completely start over, I feel like that would be ideal, because this Lovers, Ace of Pentacles connection isn't anyone that we read on today. It's outside of even them. So Spirit is like, yeah, this is who is reaching out unexpectedly. But this is a really good time to ask yourself, what do you want? Because a lot of cycles I've ended up in when I was young were solely from me not being conscious of, if someone comes into your life, that doesn't mean they're a part of your life now. That doesn't mean you have to talk to them, entertain them. That doesn't mean you have to have anything with them. That doesn't mean you have to know them, claim them, and nothing. Even if they're sweating you down and they want you. Just because that's their want, what is yours? So this is a good time to ask yourself that, because, oh my God, if I was conscious when I was younger about letting people in Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like literally, I don't know that I would have had, okay, I can't say any, but I don't, at least 60% of the drama that I've dealt with would not have happened if I would have consciously been like, do I vibe with this person? Do I want them in my life as a friend, as a lover, da da da. Anyways, good time for you guys to do that, because I also feel like you'll be stepping into some sort of like abundance that comes from you moving towards your life path and whatever it is that, you know, you decide you want from this life. Yeah, we have power and change. So maybe the story for you is really about, you know, discovering what it is that you want. And maybe you'll leave all of these duds, or I guess, you know, they don't all have to be duds, but maybe you'll just leave all of these people that want something from you for, you know, what it is that you want for your future. We have love and purification. So Spirit is saying, listen, this is a good time to completely let go. And maybe that's where the miracle comes through, that you're actually aligning yourself with someone who's genuinely in love with you, loves you for you, doesn't need you to change, appreciates you for who you are, not trying to drag you down, keep you in a cycle, keep you in an older version of yourself where you were young and more naive and maybe probably subservient to them. Someone who accepts you as who you are today and wants to move forward. That's good. That would be really good for you. And then we have embracing and trust. So maybe group 2, yeah, there's all these people coming in love unexpectedly, but this is really like Spirit saying, listen, you also have the opportunity to choose a path that's completely different, where you continue to get in alignment and open yourself up to the future. Now, definitely deal with these people of the past so you can move forward, because that is something that is like flat out blocking you. But beyond that, opening yourself up to even better. Like, you have a person with that Lover's card. You have a person, especially with the Ace of Pentacles backing up. You have like a perfect match, you know, that you want. But I do feel like you can only really touch that, or at least get close to it, when you clear out at least one of these, but really two of these two, the twin flame and this person stuck in the past. Whatever you want to do with this, you know, person that's dating you. It doesn't even feel like you guys make it to the date. It kind of feels like it falls through because of all this energy around you that's been blocking you. But maybe you'll move forward and, you know, open up even more in terms of what it is that you want with this newfound confidence and alignment that you have. So take time, group 2, to say, what do I want? And let me know in the comments below. I want the tea now. Like, you can't just like give me a cliffhanger. I got to know what happens. But yeah, that's what I have for you today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, custom work, all of that is done on there. And that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the yellow stone, this is your reading. Who will reach out unexpectedly? What shocking call or text is on the way? Spirit, this is for group 3 with the yellow stone. Who is reaching out to group 3 unexpectedly? Ooh. Who's reaching out to group 3? Oh, not the sneaky link. Spirit. Keeping watch. Okay. A reunion. This is someone that you know. This is likely a sneaky link. We have the differences card and dreams, though, that came up. So it's going to be really random, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of you if you haven't spoken to this person in years. Like, if this is an old sneaky link, like not even a sneaky link that you would assume. But we have the differences card here, which does kind of indicate not having had talked for a while, or you being in different places in life now, since it's been so long since you knew each other. Like, you know, say this person, you knew them from high school and you guys were close and you were sneaky links, and, you know, well, listen, some of us start young, okay? Maybe you were sneaky links like right after high school, or, you know, senior year or something, tea. But, you know, it's been like years since you graduated, 5 years since you graduated, you know. someone from the past. But the freaky thing is we have the dreams card here. So they literally dreamt about you, and that is what's bringing them back. The fact that they're having dreams about you, they're like, oh, why is spirit showing me this person again? You know what, I haven't seen that person in a long time, let me hit them up. It's like that kind of thing. And I see you guys catching up, but it's like now there's been a lot of time that has passed, and you guys are in different spaces in life, not in a sense necessarily even where it's like you two are in different spaces, but just like you have so much to update each other on, different from since you talked. So yeah, the bottom of dreams, it says, you're in my dreams. I just can't help the feeling that this person is a little freaked out by that. Like, yo, I haven't thought of him, I haven't spoken to her in like years, why is she coming up in my dreams? Like that kind of thing. And then we have Sneaky Link, Keeping Watch, and Reunion. Sneaky Link, we know what that is. The bottom of Sneaky Link, it says secret hookups. We know, you know what a Sneaky Link is. Someone that you're, you know, talking to on the low, talking to low key. And then we have Keeping Watch and Reunion. So surprisingly though, this person has been keeping tabs on you for years. This may be one of the people that you keep tabs on for years. We all have those people where it's like, you know, you have that friend or that random person that you were in band with that you still look at. I had this girl that I used to do that to because I knew her. We were both in band together, but she ended up getting pregnant at 16. And she had a baby. She was like the first pregnant girl I ever seen, like in school. And I kept up with her like years after that because she ended up having multiple kids. And I like, we weren't even close. We were literally just in band together, and I kept tabs on her. Like, I don't know, I was just curious. This is a safe space, okay? Let's not lie about it. Like, we all have people that we kind of wonder about, and some of us take it a step further and we check on them from time to time. But this, you know, may be a person that you do that to, or definitely someone probably more likely to be someone who does that for you, since they're the one, you know, reaching out to you unexpectedly. But yeah, tabs from afar is what it says at the bottom of Keeping Watch, and Reunion is what really lets us know that this is someone that you already know, someone that you used to be connected to in the past. Back together again is what it says at the bottom of Reunion. So obviously you're seeing each other again. Spirit. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Oh. This person, honestly, we have the jealousy card and the chosen one. You guys may have almost gotten in a relationship when you were younger, but there was someone else that you were in a relationship with, and it's like now that relationship you're not even in anymore. You've even healed from that person. But there's like these old feelings of jealousy that are arising within this person. So I do feel like they wanted to date you or be your #1 priority at a different part in your journey. And energy is fluid, so apply this as it applies. This could be you. You were jealous over, you know, their relationship that they were in, mad that they chose, you know, to be with someone else over you when you guys had your own connection going on. There may have been a sense of betrayal that you got from this person at a different time. So there's definitely a past history, but we have the clarity card. So one of you, like I said, apply it how it applies. I'm just going to assume it's them and talk from that perspective from here. But it looks like they've gotten clarity and, you know, realize like, you know what? I did want to give that a shot, or I didn't get to talk to them again. But it really feels like they haven't kept tabs on you in a long time. It really feels like they kind of let that go and life has passed, and you know, you've gone to different schools and had different life happen, different experiences, or different jobs if you knew them from a job, not school. And it's like a dream that brought this all back, and they were like, oh, you know what? I never did, you know, follow through with that. Like, how are they doing? What are they up to? Da, da, da. It feels like that. And we have past pain and missing you. So this is interesting. Like, honestly, there's like a wave that comes to them, and they're kind of thinking about everything that didn't work out in the past. This person is oddly triggered by you, and it's not triggered by your actions, but it's like you trigger them tapping into some old memories that they haven't thought of in a while. So they're kind of looking at their life and seeing and thinking like all the different ways it could have been, like how they could have been more successful or how things could have went instead of how they did go. And they're kind of like just dysregulated. I don't see that they're necessarily unhappy, but just dysregulated by all these emotions coming back. Spirit, what is their offer for group 3? Ooh, we have taking action. I love that. So at least they're showing up in an action-oriented energy, actually trying to add to your life. We have looking deeper. So it looks like they're trying to pursue you. I don't feel like this is someone that you were in an official relationship with. I feel like at the most, this was a sneaky link or a flirtationship. You know how we all have like those people in school where it's like, okay, in this period, I have this, you know, girl or this guy and they're a big flirt. So I get to flirt for the period, like, yes. But it's like, you don't actually try to hang out with them on the weekend. You don't actually want to be with them. They're just your, you know, 4th period flirt. And nothing, you know, comes of it. That's how this is giving me, like, such a strong vibe. Like, I'm seeing it so clearly. But yeah, like I said, I feel like at most this was a sneaky link because how they're showing up and what they're trying to do right now, they're trying to take action towards you. They're trying to look deeper beyond the surface and see like if you guys are actually compatible on a deeper level because you haven't explored it. That's exactly what this feels like. We have expected miracles, so I do feel like you're going to like what you find. Spirit, what is their offer? We have the simplifying your life card that just came out as well. So they may be wanting to get a house and start a family, like simplify your life. Like if you've been, you know, chasing after these dreams, chasing after career, it's just an energy of settling down. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily trying to like rearrange your life and, you know, well, we do have the letting go card. So low key, yeah, they are trying to like settle down with you. This person is tired of, you know, being, you know, in the streets. They're tired of the streets. They want to offer you a relationship. They want to explore what you could have had. I just feel like things could easily get tricky with this type of dynamic because it's like when one person feels like you are the thing that they missed out on all those years back, it's like immediately, you know, they could have these huge, huge dreams or expectations and then, you know, end up disappointed that you're not like this magical idea that they had in their head. So just be careful with this person. Like, I feel like they're really likely to daydream or like be limerent over what your connection means and what it would actually look like because they're coming in this energy of like feeling all types of ways, having certain memories unlocked from the past, already showing up, you know, as a bit dysregulated. So just be mindful of them. They could want to move really fast. They could be trying to get you to move in with them. Spirit, what are they going to be trying to do? I'm like, you know what? Speaking of that, what's tea? We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, they're really trying to start a new life with you. This is like, I want to build a home. I want everything. This is giving like, I want to offer marriage. I want you to be living in my house. 6 of Pentacles, I want to take care of you. 7 of Pentacles, I want to build together. They're coming in, honestly, trying to do the very most. Like, they want it all listen, the money is talking, but we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, be cautious. The Page of Pentacles trying to like, are you going to trust a King of Pentacles to build you a house or a Page of Pentacles? Are you going to trust an investor that's a Page of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles? You know, these are two different, very, very different places. So like the King of Pentacles has the ability to sustain and to actually, you know, be that head of household, whereas the Page of Pentacles just ran into some money, or the Page of Pentacles is just now realizing that's what they want to do. The Page of Pentacles is someone who doesn't have the most experience. So again, just make sure you're conscious and careful, because it's like, it's easier said than done. They want to, though, to be fair. Yes, they do want to, you know, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles provide, 7 of Pentacles, they do want to build a future or build a home or build a new foundation with you. But Page of Pentacles, You know, it's like they want XYZ, but they may not be able to afford that. So make sure you're not allowing, make sure you're not blindly following them or allowing them to overpower what you're saying or what you're suggesting. They want to offer a relationship, but they just have this very strong magical thinking. I don't feel like they're in a place where they can actually sustain that. Spirit, are they in a sustainable place? Can they actually offer this to them though? We have the Four of Cups. They have a lot of ideas. 10 of Wands. They have some spiritual knowledge. Oh no. And then we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. You guys, this is giving like that Hotep energy. Okay. This is giving like that spiritual. Oh no. This is giving like that archetype of that person who like has a little spiritual knowledge. They done read the Hermetica, the Emerald Tablets. Okay. They done got into symbolism, etymology, whatever, numerology, astrology. No. This is like that spiritual person that got a little bit of information. Four of Cups. They got all the ideas. Four of Cups, like, they got a little faith in God. They know Spirit's going to come through and provide for them. But 6 of Wands in reverse, they ain't never been that dude. They ain't never been that guy. I'm so sorry. I just had to go in on them for a second because it was funny. But let me return. It is that energy, though, low-key. Like, I'm being funny about it, but that is what it is, you know? Maybe take the dramatics off of it. I'm sure they have had some success, but you know, they're not the boss. They're not the CEO, but that doesn't mean that they can't be. Spirit, do they have potential? Spirit is letting us know, because this is what specifically came out when I asked Spirit, like, is it sustainable? Are you like, because I was trying to see, like, Spirit, are you coming in with like some sun card energy, some world card energy? Are you going to teach them something, Hierophant? Like, what are we talking here? Have they learned things? Like, what energy are they coming in on? And it's coming up like 10 of Wands. They want to settle down because they done been beat down by the universe. They want to settle down because the Matrix done ate off of them for years and they're tired of it. Four of Cups, they had a little spiritual knowledge or a little download come through and now they feel on top of the world. Now they want them a 5-star bae. But are they 5-star? Let's talk about it. I've been spicy this whole reading. Ask group 1, like... I'm just saying, like, I gotta call it as I see it. Group 1 was totally different. Like, I was seeing straight through their person. Oh my God. I don't know why there's so much tea with this reading. But, to be honest, it's like, the sneaky link wants to be husband. The sneaky link wants to be wife, wants to be life partner, but it's the past pain that made them want this or feel like they deserve this. It's not the fact that they're actually in alignment with it, like, and I like to be technical. I look at those small details because it makes so much difference. Because I know some of you guys are like, this is what I want too. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, that sounds great. And yeah, to be fair, they absolutely want to offer that to you, but they don't have it in the bank though. Like, it's like they're telling you, yeah, I'm going to do this for you, but they don't have the resources to do that for you yet. Spirit, are they going to level up? Are they going to be leveling up, Spirit? Ooh, oh. We have the Empress and the Hermit. You would be leveling them up. You are the level up. Hermit, after they get linked in with you, they're going to be good. They're going into hiding. They may even delete all their social media accounts. They want to be taken care of. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Spirit, we're not doing this today. And this is the problem I had with group 1, because I was explaining to group 1, like, dang, this is such a moral dilemma I'm having in your spread. It was so hard to like just tell them the energy and the offer, because I was like, this is, if you were my bestie, I would be like, no, ma'am. So I was like, but at the same time, people have free will, so they deserve to know just like, what it is. But at the same time, it's like, I hope you don't entertain that though. Like, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told them. Make sure you take a moment. This is a great time to take a moment and ask yourself, like, do I want this person? Because I was just telling that to group one, like, oh my God, so many times in the past, I could have saved myself from so many unsavory situations if I would have just been conscious enough to ask, like, is this someone I want to let in my life as a friend? Is this someone I want to let in my life as a romantic partner? Am I even attracted to them? Like, ugh. So many people caught me slipping and had my time, my energy, my attention, just because I wasn't aware of whether or not, like, what I wanted, and I didn't ask the right questions. So this is a good time to ask yourself the right question, because group three, like, I know you effing lying. The Hermit and the Empress, if you are the table, they love that boo, because they're going to sit at that mup and eat. Yeah. So, yeah, you've been out here talking about, I am the table. Well, now you got a hungry patron. What you gonna do with it? I hope you stop advertising yourself like that, because you done attracted a coyote. Okay, you done attracted one of them wild hyenas from Lion King. Okay, Scar and them, his partners, you done attracted one of them damn hyenas that's gonna keep you up all night laughing on their game. Oh hell no. I can't see. This is why I don't lean into energies like this, because then I start having the visions. I saw somebody just now with a headset keeping you up all night. You got to go to work. You're an RN. You trying to do your nursing thing, and they keeping you up all night on a game. I know you lying. I know you're lying, spirit. We got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So listen, like I said, this is a good time where you need to ask yourself, like, what do I want? Do not end up providing for someone and doing for them because you chose to believe they were going to do that for you. Do not allow yourself providing and, being the main source of energy, everything. Even if this person, has a job, it's just like, some people, it don't matter. They could stay with a job but still be in debt for their whole life because their priorities are all messed up, or they're the Page of Pentacles. They haven't learned anything. They haven't learned how to save money and what to do with the money, You got to have more than ideas. You got to have more than love for me. At least for me, at least. Listen. And that's the thing, like, everybody has their own spirit is saying, go to bed, go to bed. They slide in your DMs, they reach out unexpectedly, take a nap. We got the take a nap card. Don't let him in, don't let him in, don't be his friend. You better pull out your new rules on them, okay? And tell them, listen, study that. Anyways, we have the time for a nap card. Spirit is saying, go to sleep. We're sleeping. We're not entertaining this. We're sleeping. All the energy has been like this all day. I'm like, Spirit, why you got me going off on these people? They're gonna be mad at me. Hopefully y'all appreciate somebody that will keep it real, because a lot of people will lie in your face and be like, oh yeah, this is coming, but they won't tell you like all the BS. That's what I got for you, group three. I'm gonna leave it there. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose pile 4 with the pink stone, this is your reading. We're using the Wheel of the Year Tarot for you, group 4. And we are going to see who will reach out unexpectedly, who is going to be shocking you with a text or call. Spirit, this is for group 4. Who is reaching out to group 4 unexpectedly? Yo, group 3 was funny for no reason. Like, right around the, I don't remember if it was the 11-minute mark or the 13-minute mark. Y'all, we discovered that the person reaching out to them was like, that like person who has like all this spiritual knowledge. They read all the books, they got downloaded the knowledge, but they have nothing to show for it, like in the 3D. Ciao. The first part of the reading was like, I really felt like, oh my God, wow. Cause we were seeing like, this person, they're really trying to offer something for real. They want, they want a forever ting. And then I'm like, okay, Spirit, what's really tea? Spirit starts speaking. As soon as we got to that tarot, Spirit said, anyways, let's see what comes up for you, group 4. I just like, that was a cackle and a kiki. That was the funniest I've read on in a long time. I'm like, Spirit is spilling the tea and just flat out exposing this person. Spirit, for group 4, who will reach out unexpectedly? I was so in shock. This is someone who's been thinking about you for a while. Spirit, for group 4. Who is reaching out? Nice. Oh my God. Oh, hell yeah. You guys, I love this energy. Ooh, and yeah, with this person thinking about you for a while, we have thoughts and wake up calls. So I love that. They're leaning into what they've been feeling. We have the invitation card finally asking you out. And it's not a matter of attraction. There's probably been tension. You could cut it with a knife between the two of you. But we have faithful and reciprocity. So this is such a different energy than really all the piles. I think the closest to this energy has been like group 2. But this is such like, it feels like, a positive energy where it's like, okay, no games being played, no foolishness, no spiritual narcissist. Just like a genuinely, good offer with someone that's offering you equal reciprocity. The bottom of reciprocity says we're on the same page, and reciprocity is like you get what you give kind of energy. So finally someone coming in that's matching your energy. You may have specifically been wording to Spirit, like in terms of what you're looking for. You may have wording it as, Spirit, bring me someone that matches my energy. Like that may have been your thing. At the bottom of faithful, it says it's only you. So like I said, no games being played here. This person is fully ready to be faithful to you, and they're asking you out, pursuing you. I'm like, yes, Spirit, this is what we need. This is nice. Invitation at the bottom of that one, it says let's hang out. At the bottom of lust, it says turning me on. So like I said, I feel like there's been a tension brewing between you and this person. I just heard online specifically. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, this could be subliminal communication, someone you've been super attracted to online, someone you feel like there's been a lot of similarities between your lives, or synchronicities is a better word to use, because it's like you're bouncing off of each other. Like say, you get it. Like they're just weird synchronicities. Like say you're at a new coffee shop today, and you go on Instagram and this person is live and they're talking and they're like, yeah, I just tried out a new coffee shop today. It's like, what the heck? That's what I was literally doing. You may be seeing stuff like that. You guys are listening to the same music at this time. They could be posting a song that you were just listening to, or that you really like, or that is significant to you. Stuff like that, like synchronicity. But Spirit did say specifically online. So for at least half of you, this is a connection that has been brewing online. And then we have thoughts and wake up call. Thoughts at the bottom of that one, it says always on my mind. At the bottom of wake up call, it says seeing things differently. So this person seems to be in an energy where they feel like, you know what? I know what it is that I'm looking for. We got the competition card at the bottom of the deck. Winning at all costs is what it says at the bottom of that one. I like that because that lets me know that the underlying energy is this person is willing to fight for what it is that they want. So if you're a hot commodity, okay, if you are the prize, if you are someone who's really been working on yourself, they're going to show up trying to really match that energy, and they're willing to, put their money where their mouth is. Like they're willing to put their neck on the line and compete for your love. Ooh, we love a confident queen. We love a confident king. We got the confidence card. You're in your confidence. This person is in their confidence. And I feel like that's why you're, able to, like move together so seamlessly and just have this equal reciprocity, equal understanding, because none of you are in like it. Even though this person is chasing you, it's not a runner chaser dynamic. It's not a situation where it's like anyone's running. It's like you're both living your lives present in the moment, and this person is pursuing you because they want you, and they're confident in what they bring to the table. They're not chasing you from a place of desperation, like this is my only resort. They're, you know, confident about their ability to please you in whatever way you need, confident in the possibility of there being a connection. We have the soulmate union card that was jumping up for you guys. I didn't pull it out, but I'll pull it out before because I can see the title now. And I'm like, yeah, we need to know that. Soulmate union. At the bottom of the card, it says love of a lifetime. So this could be like, this could be big. This could be, you know, a soulmate that you're dealing with here that is reaching out to you. Spirit for group 4. So what is their offer? What is their offer for group 4, Spirit? First of all, I'm hearing explore you. They want to explore you. Also, they want to be your safe space. This person kind of sees you. For some of you, they see you as this like goddess energy, and they want to explore your universe. There's a little bit of an energy here of them feeling like, I just want to give you that soft life that you deserve, or I just want you to be soft. Like, I want you to be at your best when you're talking to me, when you're dealing with me, when you're dating me. I want you to feel like you have freedom and space. I just want to be with you. There's a strong sensual energy here where it's like this person just wants to touch you and love you and just kind of be romantic with you. We have emerging into grace. Grace, think about like a grace period that you have for a credit card. Like, yeah, it's due on the 1st, but you have a grace period that goes into the 3rd before you'll get a late fee, you know, like for an example. That's what grace is. And with this person being in this like emerging into grace energy, they want to be that safe space for you. They want to be that grace. They want to be the safety net that catches you. They just want to feel you. They want to feel your skin. I keep seeing someone's fingers like trailing someone else's skin. I keep getting that vision where it's like this person quite literally just wants to hold you. There's a little bit of an energy here, or of maybe this love is forbidden. Like, for one of you out there, this person may be married or you may be married, but for whatever reason, this person still wants to proceed and they still want to be with you. And it could be, sorry, I bumped the camera. It could be lust. It could be, you know, like sensually motivated. But we have Awakening Ancient Wisdom that came out, and then Breaking Barriers. Awakening Ancient Wisdom was the first card that came out, and I'm specifically asking Spirit, okay, what is their offer? So again, this person wants to explore you. They see you as some kind of like divine goddess that has information that they need. You may be very spiritual and it's like, oh my God, everybody sees you as divine feminine goddess shea butter baby, but when it's time to actually show up for you, it's like they're MIA. It's fun and games when they want to explore you. It's fun and games when they want to be around you and get that good love from you, that good energy for you to curate a vibe for them, create a safe space for them. But when it comes to people showing up for you, that may be something that you struggle with, like people showing up for you in the way that you need it when you need it. But we do have breaking barriers. So it's like this person wants to break down on all your walls and they want to get to know you. Just be careful of that, group 4, because if you struggle with people always feeling this way, like always feeling excited about you, always feeling like, yes, divine goddess or divine masculine zaddy, yes, like you're going to give me that good spiritual healing, da-da-da. Be careful with that. Don't let people fantasize too much about you. We have dwelling in truth. So this person, honestly, they see you as like the solvent to their problems. They feel like you are the key to the path of true happiness. Like they see you that way. They really do. They see you as like some sort of divine goddess that has something that no one else has, or that knows something that they don't know. They're very idealistic when it comes to you. And they feel like, sure, like you are what I need. Spirit for group 4. How are they going to be taking action towards group 4? Ooh, we have the King of Swords in reverse. So they're going to be spending some time getting to know you. They're going to be spending some time observing you, and they're going to move accordingly. It's kind of like they're responding to how you respond to them. Spirit for group 4. What action are they taking? We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Honestly, I kind of just see this person sitting, waiting, watching, and waiting for you to tell them what you want. Like, there's this energy of them. It's kind of like this is the kind of person where their partner is number one in their life. You know how there's like certain people, like the First Lady, for an example, to a president, that, you know, they're kind of like, you know, the support, like the face of this person. I don't know how to explain that. You know, it kind of gives a little bit of that, where it's like, maybe you are more important in some way. Like maybe you have some big life purpose or a big career. Like maybe you're already making a lot of money, seeing a lot of success, and they see you as like the star, and they just want to be that support. Or B, they see you, it's giving divine feminine. It's giving like they see you as this, you know, divine feminine goddess that they feel like is going to be like, you know, what everyone on social media talks about, like when it comes to the spiritual gurus, the spiritual guys, like, you know, someone who's going to do all this crystal healing and Reiki, and someone who's going to pay attention and be empathetic towards you. And when you need something, they're going to heal you and help you and da 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 da. It feels a little like, I don't know, it just feels disconnected. Like the reality, and it just feels there's some sort of disconnect. We have the Eight of Swords. So to be honest, I feel like this energy can be anchored, but to be honest, it may not be. See, it's different from group 3, because it's not like, oh, this person is like, you know, super spiritual themselves and they have all this knowledge and they want to use you as a springboard. It's like they see you in a very unrealistic way. They have a lot of magical thinking and fantasy when it comes to you. So I don't think that it's unsustainable necessarily, but I just feel like you're going to have to like pop their bubble a little bit and remind them like, listen, I'm human. Because it can be exhausting to even have someone looking at you that way, because it's like then you feel like you have to show up that way. And then it's like, again, the situation where it's divine feminine goddess. Yes, like all hail, I worship, like, you know, it's all of that until the goddess needs some support or help. And then it's like they're a sitting duck. They don't know what to do. They can't help you. They don't have any knowledge themselves. And I'm not seeing that. But I am seeing a lot of magical thinking. Spirit, do they have the ability to support group 4? Do they have the ability to give them this life that they want to have with them? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. They're not the man or woman, the person that they need to be in order to offer that life. Okay, T. So listen, be careful out here in the collective. This is what I was telling group 3. I'm like, yo, I pay attention to every micro detail. and I'm going to see it through and make sure everything is clear and on the up and up. I got to call a spade a spade. If I see some BS, if I see a narcissist, I'm going to call them out. So I don't feel like it's as extreme where it's like, oh, this person like is bad for you, but I do feel like they need a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work just to get to that point. You know, like a strong relationship isn't strong right away. It takes building that trust and loyalty, and then you see the finished product like on social media and you're like, oh my God, they're just two great people. And it's like, no, those are two people who put in a lot of work. Trust, behind every photo, there is a lot of components, a lot of work that had to be done to get that. So behind everything that you see, there's a lot of work and a whole lot going on in the background. We have the moon in reverse. I feel like this is one of those situations where you have to see it through and feel it out and see if it would be too much for you. It's going to depend from person to person whether or not this is someone you want to move forward with. But I've been saying this for pretty much every pile so far, and I'm going to say it for you too. Make sure you take some time to ask yourself, what do I want? Like, do I want this person? Do I see them as my perfect match? Because I know for me personally, ciao. I know for me personally, if I would have stopped and asked myself, like, do I actually want this person as a romantic partner? Do I actually want this person as a friend? I would have saved myself from a lot of hard lessons. But I am cackling at this Nine of Swords, not the crows, or no, those are bats, not the bats attacking her. I'm dead. Y'all. And this is what I'm asking Spirit, like, do they have the ability to show up and be who they need to be for group 4? Spirit said all the skeletons gonna come out the closet once you start dealing with them. We also have the Two of Swords here. That's a card of not seeing eye to eye, confusion. The moon in reverse isn't so bad because it does represent some sort of discovery or stepping into truth. But the moon in itself can already be a card of like confusion and not seeing things clearly. So typically it's more shadowy. And then we got this Nine of Swords here. I mean, she is getting attacked by the bats. Like, child, I don't know if this is the one. But, you know, at least take that time to ask yourself, like, you know, what do I want? Because just because this person is coming in and reaching out unexpectedly and shocking you, and it's like, yeah, it's exciting, that doesn't mean you have to let them in. That doesn't mean you have to accept, you know. We have Between Worlds. So you guys are actually in an interesting space right now where you are kind of at this crossroads. And I feel like this is going to have an impact to some degree as far as how things go for you. You know, I feel like this relationship, there's a lot underneath the surface with that Nine of Swords, the skeletons coming out the closet, the bats coming out to attack after you done signed a contract to live with this person, marry this person, be with this person, soul contract, ciao. And I feel like, you know, it wouldn't necessarily automatically be bad just if you chose to be with them, but I do think that there's a lot that you don't know. And because you're at a crossroads right now where you're wanting to step into a soulmate union, yes, this is a soulmate. And yes, they're offering you that reciprocity and you wouldn't have to worry about them being faithful, but there is still other things that you would have to worry about. I feel like this person may be low energy, like they may not do anything super fulfilling in their life. So when it comes to like having things that make them feel like they're alive, that keep them active, etc., they may not really have those. So, you know, they may kind of be able to love you down. But when it comes to like, you know, understanding what is going on in your life and being able to offer insight and really support you, they just may not have the skill to do that because they may be just focused on like the loving aspect of it all. Be careful with this one. Like I said, ask yourself first, like, what do I want before you proceed with anybody? But yeah, that is what came up, group 4. That is what we have today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.